Off we go from
we out
Denver.
here mile high, baby.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Bro, she did not do it again, bro.
Quickly to the air is Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football, all right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. He'll get that complete to Alvarado. Finding space at the 40. And they work this right upfield across the 45. A nice pickup at 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
It's always when you get a magical 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That goes out wide to Murray. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. But forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They go play action with Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Get in there, bro.
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Room here to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. So that a very nice looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday. And he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Fucking playbook didn't even say it.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 18. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
I guess I'm going to
Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
By getting one on defense, if they keep that effort up, you take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they throw the pick six and get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it right around the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Mike Purcell, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And complete to Drake London. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Down. 10 cycles.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Ready.
In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw again. Zacchaeus here, hauling it in. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down.
Ready, break.
The right side run with Patterson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Here we go.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. They'll send the tight end in motion.
Oh, my God.
Picked off by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover,
That's ugly.
that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Now it's Wilson. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They go play action now. Wilson. He finds his man. Complete. That's Murray. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Williams will try again. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Oh, jump, nigga.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 21-0.
I threw 2 picks. The first one, I didn't hit the free. I keep forgetting about the free form. The second one, I free formed, and he read it perfectly on the check down. But you feel like he's used to it.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Ready up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ready, ready. Right, right. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Let's go now.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end Pitts complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
On the set.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Back to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Williams. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On second down, a run with Patterson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll run with Patterson. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Good job, CP. Ooh, you close. Oh, close.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow, blue.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Strike.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success.
That's the wrong button.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Supposed to hit the fucking running back, man. So I ran that way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, go through.
He'll look to throw.
Ah!
As he throws there, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On the double. Check, man.
He'll look to throw.
And that fucking good accuracy. That's terrible, bro. Come on.
The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't.
You got to
work
stand in
out.
that pocket.
And the
You got to
Broncos
stand
will
in there.
take
Probably
over
should have rolled that way.
Well,
Probably should have rolled to the right.
But
Still, you know what I mean?
this one
Like,
backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Arnold Ebiketie gets there for the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
Oh, I thought I picked that shit. Oh, my God, bro.
Jerry Judy.
I thought that was a pick.
And the Broncos will add to their lead here in the final minute of the third. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. At halftime break, they didn't slow down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done.
What you doing? You knocking that down or you picking that off? I'm picking that shit off.
How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Oh, my God.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
I thought I was getting that.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time
That's probably going to be running with the ball.
Picked off by Pat Surtain, and the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
Let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half, want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder, because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball on them,
though. Like, you let
so they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1. And Williams is in for a Bronco touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Now McManus for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through.
It feels different with the placement and accuracy. I don't know. It feels way different.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Yeah. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about it. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Out quickly to Judy. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
74 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Williams again, pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like mixing it up. That's called a favorite running play. Overall, best blockers. And let's get this one in.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
I'm rushing it.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Into the hands of London. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Hurry.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Bro, what kind of throw?
My goodness, another interception. Justin Simmons.
I don't know. I'm never looking at it. That fat nigga was there. He was there.
It's been a fantastic game for this defense.
Yeah, right there. But that's not
been rough for this offense. And certainly a single player, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made.
6 times 7
from snap 1.
42 points. He scored 1 touchdown offensively.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick
six. Actually where he got the ball on the punt, you know, or kickoff.
Take it in at the 3.
Like 1. He gave him 42 points.
He won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
got to keep going. You got to keep chipping away. Got to keep chipping away.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive?
And now run out of bounds.
Like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. And the Broncos are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an
difference
offense
between placement and accuracy.
In this contest.
I don't.
Partner, this game was over
a lot of control.
Time ago.
I'm guessing.
And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything.
I don't know if it
dream
feels
scenario for
different.
everyone on
I don't know
offense.
what
They took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone.
But I do see the difference. Throwing these passes, the way I'm like these picks I'm throwing. I don't know. Although I just threw a bunch of picks. And you're not going to be able to see see there, that's just too late. And it's just too late. That's just too late. And I'm turning my back. Got to fucking get my feet set to throw the ball. So that's just too late. I don't even know what play that is. See, that ball got to come out now. So I carried out the play fake, and that's just too late. I don't know why that would be too late, but it is. It's one there. I got to pick. You got to pick that. This here, I don't know what the fuck I'm throwing here. Oh no, this is before half, I believe. And I just threw that up. I try to get that behind the DB. But as you can see, the DB is already behind the receiver. So where can that one be thrown? You got to throw that one up this way. So, I mean, that's a pick either way. If I'm not throwing the ball, I'm letting. See, I have time. Yeah, nobody over there. I have time. So I could have let Drake clear, but I didn't. This is right before halftime. Another pick. Rolling, and then let's see. See, if I wait for Drake, see, this is better coverage. That's better coverage. Drake is actually, doesn't have a step, but you got to look for Drake on that. Yeah, it's just not repping a lot of plays, though, but that's stupid. 6 picks, all turned to touchdowns. Hey, we just got to keep going at it, bro. But first of all, we got to make sure our defense is wrong, right? All right. There we go. So let's get one more game with placement and accuracy and try to just kind of like, if you don't got it, nigga, take a sack, run. Nigga got 88 speed, so get the fuck up out of there. Throw it away. We got to watch out for Von Milo.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good
And also people say that it's really bad to try to practice with a rookie quarterback. But I kind of figure, what the fuck going on with these fucking cookie leaders? I kind of think if you can throw with him, you can throw with any quarterback. Shit.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie.
See my defense. What do we do? Yes.
Allen going to look to throw on the first play. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Allen going to try and throw on third down. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox.
Like, what are you doing?
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just one.
Why you just...
Yeah, things are pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Throwing now is Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. Allen going to go on 4th down. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. To the air, Allen. His throw incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Waste of time.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
Bro,
Richie
get the
Grant,
fuck
and
out
the
of
Falcons
here.
are going to take possession of
slow-ass
the football.
bitch.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Yeah, I tried
Give
to
him
get that over
30
there.
yards there.
But they didn't ease into that drive. Right out of the turnover, they go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
Set, ready. Quick, yellow.
They'll go again with Patterson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
Here we go.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Algier. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Ready, ready.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Anthony Ferkser from a yard out. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Allen off the play fake. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And now the clock will mechanical stop as he's able to
Boy,
get
I don't know
up
who
and
the fuck I'm
spike it
playing.
here. Here's 2nd and 10. Allen to throw once more. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to...
Should think about to quit. See, I can't get no reps, bro.
Down to the turf, incomplete. A
surprising
move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off.
Well, I got reps last game.
Will
Best
force
believe
a
that.
turnover
Best
on
believe I got a bunch of
downs.
reps last game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Down inside the 10. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Ready, ready. Number 38. Ready.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Desmond Ridder keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Alert, alert, alert.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
we want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
another quitter, but we ain't gonna worry about it because we should have quit the last game, bro. We're getting our ass kicked. No, you cannot. I just said no. And do like I said, dude, put your socks on. It's cold. Go. '69 defense. That's bad, bro. That's bad. I should have ran a lot of man coverage against that Denver Bronco guy, but you just can't. Can't throw 6 interceptions like that, though. That's what you can't do, bro. You know.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Atlanta Falcons. The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Let's get set.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On second down, here's Mixon. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having the linebackers set the edge.
Burrow on 3rd down.
Get undercut it!
Oh, man, it's Chase. He completes it.
Here we go.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a...
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Come on, get to the hole!
Only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. In
motion goes the tight end. Now a dump off here complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Shot, 17. Hey, go steer. Smash, smash.
Oh, my goodness.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Third down, here's Patterson. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick,
to throw that running back.
Look, I know defensive
he
backs,
wasn't trying to throw it to the running back.
They have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Mixing up the middle. And he's got room. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
I got to let you adjust.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
On the ground like this, bro. That shit is for the birds. For the birds.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
For the birds. And then he stand up just like he not in the play no more. Let's do this one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. They were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steward. They find some open field here. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
That can't be bad.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Harry.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Ritter on target to Pitts for a Falcon first down.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Look at that.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Yellow, go.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Ready.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Strike. Check, strike.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus.
Speedster, that boy
Take
slow.
this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Hey, green.
Back to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, what the fuck?
Picked off by Mike Hilton.
There's no way.
The football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
No.
Playing the game.
No, he was speedily.
And smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play. And that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown.
Maybe I didn't throw it far enough. What the fuck?
From the 27, Burrow. And that's incomplete.
Maybe I didn't throw it far enough.
Because a lot of times
that's it
first
right there.
and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because
that was it.
In their mind, then they can catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Give me that, bitch.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think
that's crazy, bro?
Really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early. I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break
the ball
take control of this game?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Steal, check, steal. Ultra.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Buying time to his left.
This big bitch down here swatting shit. Yeah, bro, they need to fucking stop.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work.
They need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Why is it taking so long for him to get this ball out?
Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Give me that ball, bitch.
Looking for London on the out route complete.
Get in the end zone, Drake.
Gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson punching it in.
I don't know. Maybe I didn't throw it to the corner over there.
And
you know
the
what I'm
Falcons
saying?
are able to move back in front.
Maybe that may. Hey, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know how you call it, bro.
And the lead is now 10-7.
This placement shit is all over the place. Maybe it's the quarterback. Maybe it could be the quarterback. It could be all over the place.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal.
Oh, my God, he ran me the fuck over. But I was in there, though.
That amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
To Mixon on the check down. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be
that
taken
shit.
down, but not before they reach the 50.
I don't know how
It was a
Mixon
gain of
is going.
25 on a play that started back at the 25.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon.
My
He's
God.
going to be out of bounds.
Come on. Come on, D-line. Get in there.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. From the gun to give to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 2nd and 7, Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him.
All right.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
They went with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will knot us up at 10. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
At the 12-yard line, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Here we go. Striker, 3-3. Check view. Ready.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Shit, I think I got it.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And tackled down after a gain of 3, leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Well, for an inside linebacker, I think you'd agree when I say that he is fast to the football, and he proved that thesis correct on that last play.
Ready, go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on him. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. And he'll send the tight end in motion left. Patterson running between the tackles. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll roll him out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
2nd and 10, we're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? They're going to look to throw, escaping the pressure late. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum. by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
In motion, the tight end.
You better stop. If I get this free form, sit down, boy, you're going to be in trouble.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have taken the
What a
lead
dot.
as they go right down the field and score
I dotted
the
that.
opening drive of the second half.
I stretched that all the way to the corner of the pylon.
And that makes it a 17-10 score. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Oh, my goodness. Boy, I'm about to hit
Nice
stick
return sets him
shit
up
out
pretty
there.
good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Look at that cheap-ass fucking play.
Fair to say it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Give me that! Oh, my God! Oh, my Lord!
This will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Burrow going for it on 4th. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Mixon with a first down carry. Jalen Hawkins is there to bring him down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
11 coming.
Again, it's Mixon.
Oh, I'm making that tackle. Who I don't know who the fuck got destroyed in the middle, but
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And a Bengal first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
gotta get a stop. Come on, D.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Being chased out left. Now he's going to
That's a pick, bro.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
On one, ready?
But he could not pull it in. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Oh, he choked on that one, boy.
T. Higgins was the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here we go. Here we
This
go.
offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
11.
Burrow will throw.
Yeah, yo, throwing that away. No, sir. No,
Understanding
sir.
just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play.
Don't do.
The coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
On 2, ready?
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
There's no way in hell.
As they work it
There's
inside
no
the
way
10 to
in
the 7.
hell.
Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
And with the scoreboard against them here in the fourth quarter, this was definitely four-down territory. Really nice job there finding a way to get open, and a really nice throw. That sets them up for first and goal.
Good defense to undercut the fuck out of it.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? Now here's a look.
Boy, what a play.
Because
I don't know why he's so fucking wide open.
Next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
On that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
No!
It's incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow.
This.
Going to be caught. A great.
Oh my God! What the fuck is going on, bro?
Push forward into the end zone, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means
you gotta catch that bitch-ass nigga.
You are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield.
What the
make
fuck?
sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Right, 97. Hey, green. Slide through.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
That's crazy. That is insane.
Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
And here's Taylor on the return.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
To throw, Burrow. Connecting with Mixon. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Here we go. 11, 11.
Here's Burrow.
Got him! Let's go! That's why he out there. He's quitting. We got that dub. Hey, we got the dub. Hey, the defense nice. Hey, the defense nice. Hey, 69 defense versus 89 offense. 69 defense versus 89 offense. Hey, my nigga, we tough. Cam, I told you we coming for you, boy. What up, Cam? Cam. Oh, Cam. Cam. Cam, where you at, Newton? Let me get some, Cam. Where you at? So, this game we got the dub. Dude quit, so I couldn't see the stats. So, but it's gonna take more repetition. Repetition. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a lot of repetition. But as there's highlights of good dots. You know, that one, the Cordell in that corner in the pylon, bro. Like, I don't know what he tried to do, but he was stuck. He couldn't do shit. And I mean, that's what a rookie quarterback. You know, and he doesn't have good stats. Ritter, he don't got good stats, bro. I mean, they probably not shitty. Oh, them ain't even the right ones anyway. You know. I mean, that should be good, you know. He looking like Mariota. Mariota's a better short thrower, but they the same. He got, you know, a little higher throw power. A lot higher, not a little. Throwing a run 80, 81. Under pressure is kind of, you know, we got to make sure he's not under pressure. But, I mean, at the end of the day, like, this team here is not the team that I'm going to play with in franchise. I mean, well, actually it is, because I am. But in my other franchise leagues, I have a better offensive line. I don't have a better tight end, for sure I don't. But, you know what I'm saying, like, So, this is where I got to get to playing at. Like, in one of my leagues, I just got my ass whooped trying. I lost, like, I don't even know if I scored a touchdown. I might have scored 3 points or 7 points or something. It was bad. I might have scored 14. If I could run the ball, that ain't the point. So, hold on. I Gotta see what Ritter. I think Ritter's a generic 3. He's got to be a generic 3. It feels generic 3-ish. But we can see right now when we go manage roster and go to Desmond Ritter, edit, and go to throw style. Generic 2. He's actually generic 2. So the throw style I've been using, I think it was generic 1. I ain't gonna hold you. I think it was generic 1. Because it gives him a kind of a bigger over the throw. I like the big throw. See, I don't know. See the difference of 2 and 3. Like, what the fuck? He throwing that bitch hard. That's like a Brian Leftwich type of throw right there. That generic 1. That's what I kind of get from that one. That one is just like a dink. So generic 3, generic 2 are the same. Traditional 1 is, it seems, I don't know, like, what, that is ugly. That's ugly. That's what the fuck that is. That one here looks like a Drew Brees. That that big windup is like a Dan Marino, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like how he sticks his left arm out. But honestly, that traditional 4 reminds me of Russell Wilson. I don't know why, but that looks like a Russell Wilson throw. Traditional 5 is just nasty. I don't know who the fuck throw like that. That shit's ugly. But it's a big arm throw, but it's just an ugly release. It's really ugly. If I keep looking at him, Terry Bradshaw maybe? No, I don't think Terry Bradshaw throw like that. That's like a Tony Romo-ish, but because it's not a high, it's like helmet ear throw, where this one is like really over top of the head. I like really over the top of the head passes because that means you're getting your arm into the throw, and it helps better with the bullet passes, because most of these guys bullet passes like the slinger 1, it kind of is like it's straight and it's like kind of low. So you get more of the high over the helmet pass, and it's a bullet pass regardless of what he's doing. He's throwing it kind of up. So I might try a traditional 5 and just get inside the. I might try traditional 5. Like, that's short. That's like right by the ear. This one you see is over the head, like tall over the head. Now I like quarterbacks who could throw like that, but it's a funky looking throw. But I like it because it's gonna put a lot of air on the ball when you throw bullets. That's behind the ear. That one is traditional 7. That kind of looked like a Baker Mayfield type of slow throw. I don't know why they turn them that way, though. Let's turn them this way. That's kind of high. It's kind of high. I kind of like traditional 7. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm liking traditional 7 and 5. 5 and 7, I'm liking. I like that nonchalant. It's kind of high. It's almost over the fucking helmet. Slinger, we already know Slinger's that quick shit. That's a little bit over the top. It's over the top. You can see the hand throwing over. Slinger 2s are really good. Slinger 3 is actually not bad too, because that's over the helmet. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's over the helmet. When you see it from here, you get that hand over his helmet. You like that hand over the helmet. It's not a bad animation. Slinger 3 is not bad. Now this is sidearm Slinger 4, but it is kind of high. But the arm is detached from the. He got that big. The elbows out. This is not bad, but it's awkward. That kind of reminds me of like Kyler Murray. I don't think he has a Slinger 4, but that looks like his arm mechanics. Slinger 7 or Slinger 5, excuse me. Slinger 5 is pretty decent too. It's pretty decent. It's not as high arcing, but it's up there. It's up over the helmet. You can see it over. I wish they could slow him down. Slinger 6 is nasty. See, when you're in the fantasy league, you don't see this shit. Now, Slinger 6 is, I don't know what he's doing. It's ugly, all I know. So let's see if he goes behind the head. It does go behind the head. He's even tilting the head down a little bit, but that's not bad. Slinger 7. Slinger 7 is a big arm. It's quick as big arm you can throw, Slinger 7. I don't think anybody has that. Slinger 8. Slinger 8 is like that other one that I seen. I don't know if it was traditional something or generic 4 or some shit. Kind of like a nonchalant throw. Slinger 7. Like a lot of these I'm starting to like. Generic 1. I like generic 1 because that's like that big, but he kind of loads it back foot. You can see it. He loads it. Ugh. The shoulder tilts up. See the front shoulder, left hand, shoulder tip up a little bit, and then he just follow through. Slinger 2. Slinger 2 and Slinger 3 are exactly the same. Traditional 1. I like traditional 1 because it's really a big arm. I like traditional 1. Traditional 2 I do not like. Traditional 3. It's ugly, but it's not bad. 4 no. 5, yeah, but no. That's like a Trent Dilfer type of throw. I how do I feel about it? Like, it seems like it's a late release. Like, I'm liking the high archy throw. I think the perfect, like, for the way this precision passing shit is, like I was saying, if you got a guy with a high throw power, those bullet passes are going to be, like, batted down a lot. Depends on how tall he is and shit like that. But if you can get a quarterback with a high throw power and then a high arcing throw, just the way that the ball comes out, like, you got to play to your play style. You can't use Slinger 1 and try to copy everybody's shit. Because I'm still trying to figure out the placement and accuracy fucking sliders and shit. But it would look a lot better. It would feel a lot better if my quarterback animation, throwing animation, meets the meter. You get what I'm saying? See, that's I don't like that. That's too quick. That's really quick. See, I like that throw. That's like a baseball throw. But to me, I think that animation is a little slow. Like, that's like some, I don't know, but I like it. I'm not lying. I like it. If it was a little higher, see that? See, it's almost like this one, but this one has just way more follow through. That's a lot of follow through. He's putting his left thumb in the pocket, or his right thumb in his pocket, left pocket. Like, I like that. This here, it's it's an ugly follow through. That one kind of goes to the pocket as well. See, that's a high arcing throw. I like that. I like traditional 3. See, I don't know if these are under pressure throws like here. I like 5. Like, I really like 5. I like 7. I like 7. I don't like Slinger 1. I like Slinger 2. Slinger 2. Slinger 2. Slinger 3 is... The Slinger 2 is a little bit higher on the arm throw, on the shoulder. This one is the same, but it's fucking sideways. Slinger 5 and Slinger 3 feel the same. But I can see the difference in that little hitch at the end with the arm. Like the follow through in the arm is straight down on Slinger 3. Boom. And then it's whoop whoop. You see it? Whoop whoop. You see how the arm flutters at the end? Do do. Do do. When this one is shoo, 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 shoo. I don't like that. That's 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 not bad, but it's not high enough. Now that's not high enough, but he's really cranking that one. He's really like cranking that one. You can see the big shoulder. He's really cranking that one, and he's driving the fuck out that ball. You can just see it, and he's holding the pose. No, 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 guys. I like 3. Generic 3. Traditional 1. No. Traditional 3. That's no too much hold. Traditional 5. That sort of looks like Phillip Rivers. Traditional 5. I knew I'll figure it out who fucking throws like that. That's a Phillip Rivers throw. That looks like Baker Mayfield. If I go to Baker Mayfield and he has a fucking traditional 7, I'm a fucking scream. Let's see. Let's go to Baker Mayfield. He's on the Rams.
Where are the keys to the car?
Which car? Oh shit.
The small one.
It should be by the keys with the other keys.
Oh, they're right here.
Oh, he's a traditional 6. Ha ha ha. It was close.
There's 2 keys. What the heck?
I like traditional 7, man. I think I'm gonna put traditional 7 on all my quarterbacks. But it's not high enough. It don't. It's high enough. I'm just nagging. I'm gonna try traditional 7. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, man. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Happy holidays. I wish you guys a Merry Christmas. And tune in to the next episode. We out of here. What did I say? Traditional 7? I think it was 7. Fudge. I don't remember now.